What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, waiting on some good food, real quick. I'm over here like kind of in the hood, a little something, but I wanted to talk about, I was like, you know what? I can scope anywhere. I can scope anywhere when I'm ready, and I can start teaching because I'm a real official teacher, right? So, and I love life. This is exactly how you do it. So since today is my Relationship Mondays, I want to talk about solutions to fucked up situations. All right. So many people are in relationships that are that really have a lot of fucked up scenarios about them. You understand? So, and I'm doing my best. I'm not even supposed to be cursing. You know, I'm not supposed to be using profanity. But today, I just have to go in. Now, somebody was like, yeah, you're talking about somebody. I think that one person will inspire you to talk about a scenario. So yes, this is an inspired chat today. I always do relationships on Monday, but I'm just going to use a scenario or situation, right? Oh man. Now, I don't necessarily I always believe when you take things personal, it's petty. Let's talk about that first. If you're in a relationship and you're taking something personal, it's petty. Oh, thank you for the hearts and thank you for sharing on Twitter. Thank you for sharing on Twitter and thank you for inviting your followers. And if you have followers who you might even think are in fucked up relationships, you might want to share this. For those of you on the replay, let's go in. You can still share this too. So, if it's personal, it's petty. That's the number one thing in relationships. We don't get our own petty shit out first, and then the next thing that happens is we attract somebody that's petty. Most of my lessons probably come from the law of attraction, right? Because you attract what you are. People be complaining all the time, talking about he changed after I married him, she changed after I married him, blah, 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 blah. And you go through this whole victim and villain shit, right? Stop being a freaking victim. Stop thinking that someone else is a villain. A villain and a victim don't exist. It's all in your head. But what's in your head shows your level of how you operate, all right? Let me point my camera down because some people are operating down here. So today, this conversation was I was having with someone always goes back to, they asked me, don't you have a... Oh, they go to God too. I know he might want to get in on this. They said, don't you have a girlfriend? And I was like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? You understand what I'm saying? Because if I'm single until I get married. Hold on for a second. Let me speak to the God. Peace of Allah, how you feeling? All right. Can I go back to class right quick? This joker right here need a Periscope. This joker right here, if he ever get on Periscope, it's game over on y'all. But I'm going to show him in just a second after I finish. So, why do so many people want to play house? That's why most of your relationship situations is fucked up. Because you want to play house. And then you get in, but you play house because the house that you play in is nothing no more than monitoring somebody else's sexual organs. That's what most marriages and most relationships have boiled down to. Where's the dick and where's the pussy? If you a man, why are you worrying about where her pussy is at? If you're a woman, why are you worrying about where his dick is at? Now, if you're afraid of disease, guess what? That's because you are susceptible to diseases and you haven't done something. You believe all this media shit. You believe everything in the media that you can get an STD. You can't get a disease cannot be transferred to you. A sexual disease cannot be transferred to you. You had the characteristics of the shit. When you get into a domestic violence situation, that's because you had the characteristics to be either the receiver or the giver in that. Oh, they attacked me. That's some bullshit. You understand? What about your karma? You don't understand what kind of karmic relationships you had with a person before this lifetime. Before this lifetime. I ain't making the shit simple today neither. I ain't putting no water on it. If you don't understand that this ain't your only lifetime, don't follow me on the scopes. Because I talk about the entire spectrum. I am who I am, my authentic real self. You see why I got this fucking dragon on my damn shirt? Say what? Every time I come through here.
Every time you come through here, every regeneration.
Every time I have to take care of the tab. If you go to a bar and you walk out and don't pay for something and you stay gone 6 months and then you come back to that same bar and order something, you have to pay the tab before you get a new service. So you've been in relationships with people for thousands of freaking lifetimes, and now you want to come up here and say, this person did something to me like you some freaking villain. How you know you wasn't busting them in their head 10,000 years ago or 20,000 years ago? That's because you're either freaking religion. I used to blame religion on a lot of this stuff. You know what? I don't even blame religion no more. I blame small-minded people, because now it's you have the choice to start being big-minded. You can be small-minded, and big-minded is the choice. I don't even rock with the genetics like that too hard, because you don't have to be what your father was. Not in America. If you watching this and you in America, you don't have to be what your father was. It's not a caste system. So if you chose to be born in America, you knew it was going to be a capitalist system in 2015. So your mother, Richard Pryor's mother was a prostitute, but Richard Pryor didn't sell ass. He was raised in a whorehouse, but he wasn't a pimp. Now, did he have effects of that in his relationship? Sure. But did he blame that? There's so many fucking blamers about relationships, about somebody else did me wrong. It's fucking ridiculous. So now watch this. The problems, I guess I'm giving out solutions to fucked up situations in relationships. Everybody ain't got no control over their emotions. Women, you are more emotional than us. That don't give you no damn free reign to damn do and say emotional shit. I'm on the phone with the young lady. I'm talking about just before I started this. We've been on the phone a fucking hour. You understand? And then she says something and the phone cuts off. And she texts me and said, I walked in a restaurant. Sometimes you walk in the building and the signal go out. This joker says, she texts me back and says, oh, so you don't agree with me, and now you want to hang up in my face. But I called right back and it went to the voicemail. So I say, yo, as you read this, you should be looking silly, because now you and your emotions thinking that if I don't agree with you. But then they wanted to go to this text kung fu. If you had something to say, you didn't call me back. So that's slipping on me by letting this joker damn slide through my damn defenses. Don't text me no more. Because I can actually show you the messages that said, please call me, I need you. So now you said, call you, I need you, but then you turn around and say, I'm gonna hang up on you because I don't agree with you. When men show up, women, and you pull that fuck shit, you fucking yourself. You understand? When you ask for a man to show up and he show up in who the fuck he is, and you damn sit there and be talking about, oh, now you get into your emotions. You better get control of that shit. Now, dudes, because I don't want you to think it's all the woman's fault. You niggas is pussy too. That's the worst part, is when you get a dude who ain't got control of his damn emotions. You ain't got control of your damn emotions and shit. And you acting just like a damn pussy. It can only be one receiver in a relationship if it's heterosexual. And even in a homosexual relationship, somebody has playing the masculine and somebody's playing the feminine role. Now, another part about relationships, I'll make this shit quick too, because my food probably is ready, is that you have to understand what your role is and who you are dealing with. If you are a woman and you attract a man who is a superior person, don't get fucked up trying to say, oh, we equal. No, we're not. No, we're not. All right. That's why I do love this area sometimes. They're like, yo, your food is ready. So then you come along with, I think it's gonna have to be a part two because I go get my food. Stop wanting to be equal with somebody as soon as you fucking meet them. Like that's some kind of damn standard and shit. Oh, you know, we're equal, so you can't talk to me like that. Yo, if I meet somebody and I smoke weed and I drink beer and I damn masturbate and I damn steal cars and I fuck around and be lucky enough to be in a relationship with a woman who got a job and she meditates and she's spiritual and she take care of her body and shit, I can't fucking around and come at her and be like, you know we're equal, right? You know we're equal. No, she's the fucking superior. That's called humility. So a lot of times in relationships, one thing that could solve it is humility. And you stop taking shit personal. Two things. If it's personal, it's petty. Like somebody's fucking attacking you. Secondly, if you ain't got no humility when you get in the presence of somebody who is a superior person, and they ain't got to be superior forever, and they could be superior in only a few ways. So why would, and I'm talking about my case in point, you think a person would say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and call you, and they just text me again. They was like, I'm gonna ask you, they identified me as a superior person for the instant that they're dealing with. Please call me, I need you. I don't, what, for what? Obviously you already know I'm superior in that particular area. And then you turn around and move into a scenario where you start getting emotional off of what somebody brought to you. Because what somebody brings to you is your karma. That's another thing in relationships. You know why things is fucked up? Is because you don't realize that you attract what you deserve. So when somebody that is attracted to you and your circumference and they give you something and you don't like how it fucking sounds, you still deserve what they told you. I deserve that this person told me something ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? So that means that I am going to be like, you know what? I get to see who this person is. Number 3, trust what you see. Trust what people show you in relationships. I don't understand why people do not want to trust what somebody shows them in a freaking relationship. If they're showing you who they are and then you still choose to be there, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? That's a part of your contract. You understand what I'm saying? I'm kind of venting a little bit, but I'm also putting the same thing in here. There's some simple solutions to fucked up situations in relationships. You understand? And most of them start with yourself. But when you start to blame other people, and see what I really liked about this right here, when somebody texts me something crazy over a technical issue, is that's how they was really feeling in the first place. And this is this person's second infraction. And I call them fucking infractions. It's the second flag on the play. You understand? So you were wrong, then you accuse me of doing something, which is stupid. I'm a God. Why would I hang up on you? And you told me you needed me. Even if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'm sitting there listening. A joker. Absolutely. So, simple solutions. If it's personal, it's petty. Stop taking shit personal. Which leads to do your damn best. What's the best that you can do in your relationships? 2, gain control of your emotions. Women, you got more to gain control of than we do. Right. You can't use that as an excuse. No, she ain't my fucking girlfriend. No. And I'm showing mad love by not putting her business. I could put you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even really getting into the ridiculousness. I'm going to like merge it in my next one, right? Because nobody knows this about people. So people be fronting so much. They be fronting so much, and then they give up so much about something crazy to somebody who is really valuable to them in what they do. And then they do something that's very offensive. I'm very forgiving though. I have a lot of compassion. You're going to need a lot of compassion to make relationships work. You're going to have a lot of tolerance. So for me, I practice. So Leslie, you say, is this my girlfriend? Hell no. Hell no. They know not to come at me like that. My girlfriend know not to come at me. You wouldn't be my girlfriend. It's the same way I got to pass some tests to get somewhere, to be somebody's boyfriend. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's got to be some balance in here. It's got to be something for something. That's another thing too in relationships. Y'all need to start getting into some something for something relationships. Let me go get my food. I know I got some other stuff I want to talk, but let me go eat, put some food in my stomach, frame it, because I got other stuff to do today. Really, really important. So thanks for everybody who joined. Just go catch the replay. This joint is short, but I'm getting ready to come back for part 2. So you need to follow me so you can get the alert. So swipe whichever way you got to swipe. Hit follow Coach Khayr. I'm going to be right back with part 2 on this relationship, because this is Relationship Mondays. Part 2 is coming. I ain't done it yet. Part 2 is coming in like 10 minutes after I eat. I'm going to do this I might just ride my bicycle all the way home and do it on my bicycle, which is like 1.5 miles, right? So I'm gonna be back with y'all in just a hot second. So make sure you follow so you'll be able to know when part 2 is getting ready to start.